principal project that I've been involved in since the inception of our current sustainability program is really doing a full assessment of our environmental footprint. And while we certainly had various pieces of that understood, I think we had a major amount of new learning to do to really get our arms around all the different aspects of our environmental footprint, particularly when you have to look at the agricultural piece of food production, as well as transportation, distribution, manufacturing, storage, handling, and then of course consumption and the consumer part of how we communicate these benefits to consumers as well. One particular example would be our packaging reduction program. And much of the waste and much of the use of natural resources in the food industry is actually not in agricultural crops as much as it is in packaging. We have a major consumer initiative here to communicate our value with a smaller footprint package. And it's not in esoteric products or in products that are very high-end. It's everyday products like Hamburger Helper, for example, and trying to reduce that footprint so that we use as little as fiber as possible and other materials, and of course have lower transportation costs as well. First and foremost, as a consumer's packaged goods company, we see that there's a significant movement in consumer interest in sustainability. In the 2006 Roper Green Gauge study, there's been a movement of 4 to 5 points, depending on the particular area of inquiry, of increased awareness of consumers. And that's going to impact our business long-term as a branded food company. We've also had a very strong response from our staff. It's a recruiting tool. And I think we've used it broadly as a reputational tool to improve our relationship with our key customers as well. Well, first of all, expressing that our current situation, our current environmental situation, in terms of the severity of the issue or problems associated with it, there's a much greater awareness level of those problems, those issues. Consumers are generally becoming more educated. And in a society where we've seen actually recycling rates in decline in prior periods before 2003, a 4 to 6 point shift in awareness on water and awareness on air pollution, and some of these key critical areas or pulses of the environment are major, and we take note. First of all, we are aware of criticism. I think all businesses are aware of criticism, but it's the validity of criticism that we're concerned about, and we get the most astute level of critique from the Ceres stakeholder group. So I think that's the beginning point, understanding what our critics feel, being able to have rational discourse, but most importantly, have a positive exchange so that we can seek solutions jointly. And our Ceres experiment or experience over the last year has been substantially great. We've really learned a lot. We got a lot of input on our first combined CSR and sustainability report, which was a Ceres recommendation. And I think that whole learning experience has really made us better and able to improve our whole reporting.